about Hotham. And we've been stopped on the road. Everyone's got to put chains on. And we've got our chains on, so we're good to go. Matt's sitting in the car, the big pussy girly blouse. Oh man, here taking video clips. Who's crazier? We're testing clothes. The pants are a little bit squeezy, but that's all right. They will be good enough for what we need tomorrow. He looks like some sort of weirdo bloody person from Mars or something. Now we're getting the beanie on as well.
Now that's
You look like a fighter pilot. So we're up in our winter wonderland. It had 28 centimetres of snow this morning, or overnight. There's the Triton Park there. There's old fella.
Yep.
And he's looking good, isn't he? Look at that. He's geared up in his snow kit. And snow all over the cars there. I think ours and a couple of other cars just don't have snow on, but the rest do. We've been given a hot tip by a local that this is a perfect day to come up and have a play at Hotham. So he said down there yesterday, there was no snow, but this 28 centimetre dump last night picked up all the snow. Look at that. Isn't that picturesque? Now, Matt, what do you think? Is this picturesque?
amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
It's wonderful.
Now, we do have a slight hiccup with the sled dogs. I haven't told you.
Yep.
One of us at a time, because we're too bloody heavy.
Yep.
But that's all right. We'll do it. Matt off on his first toboggan run. He's got his GoPro going. Off into the wild white yonder. Farewell, my furry friend. And he's so big that he barely fits on the toboggan, but it's one size fits all. So you just got to cop it sweet. And now he gets the ugly part of standing up, getting off it and climbing back up to where I am. Woo! Biplane Hutty, that's where we're getting on our sled dogs. Now I emailed them last night because you can't ring them. And Matt and I are a little bit heavy to go together. Whoop, I keep falling down snow. So we're gonna have to do 2 runs individually. So one with Matt and then one with me, because he's about 135 kilos, which he knocks me off with that weight. I'm about 112 kilos, so they can take a maximum of 160 kilos all up. So we blow him out of the water if we put us both together. And he's off. He came off. You tried to save, but it's no good. So this is just a tobogganing run. There's no skiers allowed here, cross country or downhill, just tobogganing, which is perfect. And we're the only ones here. How cool is that? These buses here, they run up and down from the main part of Hotham down to here, and then go back up to Hotham. And you can see it's just a beautiful day up here. Big dump of snow, it's just perfect. It doesn't feel that cold either. I haven't got gloves on, just got a beanie on, that's about it, and a jacket. Well, I've got clothes on obviously, but how was it, Matt?
Good.
You're puffing?
Yeah. I'm bugging.
Oh, this is your weight loss regime, so let's go again. And he's got his beanie on, he looks like Biggles. Looks like a fighter pilot with his, his thing on. We haven't got goggles on yet, but we might wait till we get on the Huskies for that. Car going past. Now, coming up here, you've got to wear chains. Doesn't matter if you're 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Chains must be fitted because it's quite slushy and grubby on the ground here. The buses are all running around with chains on the rear. We're pretty lucky. I'm in a 4-wheel drive, so we put chains on the front, so we've got good grip driving forward and as well as steering, so that's a good thing to have. It's just beautiful up here, absolutely magic. Just had a bit of a go on the toboggan and I've come down. So this is the slope that we've been tobogganing down. Matt's up the top, he's knackered, he's puffed. So I'll get him doing a few more runs. Good exercise. Snowman time. This is the start of the snowman. I think we've actually got a little bit of snow dropping on us at the moment.
Yep.
Sure if you can see it on the screen, but it's snowing on us now.
That's so cool.
We can just see little flicks and specks and things like that. So maybe against the dark backdrop of the hut there, you can see some snow. It's landing on my camera and everything. A snowman, he's blinded by the snow. Doesn't have any eyes. But he's got a groovy hat on, some hair and some arms. Final product, look at him. Yep. Looks like a good looking rooster.
2 eyes and the nose. I'll stand next to him. Can I phone next to him?
Yep, let's get a photo next to him. And our snow is coming in. The Huskies are being set up here, so we'll be on to them in the next little while, which will be good. One of the dogs loose and it bounces around. All the others are just barking, have a great time, wagging their tails. I think this is a bit of a laugh. They're setting up at the sleds. So they got a poo bag at the back and some ropes and bits and pieces. The dogs are all pretty pumped and excited, I think. Here I am inside the dog sled. Matt's over in another dog sled. I'll try and get some shots of him as we're cruising along. We've got a little bag here. My feet are under there. Just keeps on the snow up. She said, I've got to stay in the sled because that controls, with my weight, it sort of controls the dogs. So they're going to harness the dogs up. They said it's going to get crazy and noisy, but that's okay. It's good fun. So you're going to attach the dogs shortly, but you can see they're excited. They are ready to rock and roll. And so are we. Away they go. Starting to harness it up now. They've chosen their lead dogs, and the others are excited. They're all going ballistic here. One's having a bit of a tug of war, and what's in the sled with me? It's already pulling my sled. They're so excited. We're away.
Thanks. Hup. Yo. Hup. Hup. Loki, stop scent marking. Hup.
So I can feel the lumps on my bum as I go over the rises.
Yeah, right. Hup. Hup. Easy. How's that hole? No, that's next one. Ready? Hup. Hang on. Don't want to fall in the hole, guys.
So you do a fair bit of work.
Oh, yeah, I have to. Actually, they like me. Ready? Hup. Hup. Flaky. Hup.
So I'm off my sled and we're just waiting for Matt's sled to come back in. Buried in the wilderness somewheres there. And then we're going to pat the dogs. Here comes Matt and his dogs. So they actually grab, someone grabs the lead dog. Otherwise they get a bit carried away. They get very, very excited. These are the two dogs I was actually patting because Matt was behind me. Looks like snug as a bug in a rug. Look at him. So each set of dogs has a very specific purpose. The ones at the back, they're the muscle dogs. One's at the front of this smart. How was it, Matt?
Awesome. Loved it.
How was it?
Amazing.
It just made a lot of fun.
Heaps of fun. I loved it.
So Matt's just sitting in there. We can't take his weight out because they're actually going to hook the dogs back up to a chain. So they're not going out straight away. My one went out straight away. But if he gets out, the dogs will take off and they won't be able to control them because they get really excited about doing this. They don't think it's work, they just think it's good fun. Here's a little snowmobile. So we're getting to pat and meet the dogs. This is one of the crazy ones.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, she is. Absolutely.
Give her a pat, Matt. Oh, another sled taken off.
Gone. She'll be happy to give a pat and things.
So what's this dog's name again?
Zipper.
Zipper.
Yes.
Zipper's only young, likes a tummy rub, obviously.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Right, so now we're on the bus cruising into the main part of Hotham. We're going to go and get hot chocolate because you just got to do that when you're at the snow. The bus is up here free if you're just chugging between all the different areas when you're up at Hotham, which is perfect. So park the car and just get the bus. Look at that out there. Magic. Sitting on the bus cruising along behind the this big snow plough in front of us. Chains on the front and back of its wheels. Look out there. Beautiful scenery. So this is one of the chairlifts. They obviously skiing down this slope here, one of our snowmakers here. They ski down the slope here, snowboard down the slope here, jump on the chairlift, come back up and do it all again. So if you have a look at there, and then we're right at the top of Hotham just here and all the people standing around or waiting to get back down the slope. Just snowboarders and skiers everywhere. And Matt's standing next to Ned. We're at Glenrowan. Our final morning, and Big Ned's looking aggressive. This is a Kelly homestead. So you can see how small it is. I mean, Matt's pretty tall, but it's a small homestead. In the back blacksmith shop now, we've got a cage in front of us so we can't get through there. Got the big bellows there, the fire that heats it up, and then we got our, I don't know what they call it, but the big steel thing that they bend stuff on. Blacksmith's apron there, and all the various tools. So we've got two cockies here apparently. One is 86 and one's 37. So, and they're very cheeky, we've been told. They said if you put your fingers in, it's at your own risk. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? How are you? Cockies that talk. Don't you love them? This one's getting a bit flustered. Hello, Cocky. Spot here, sort of behind the railway station, is where it's the Kelly Gang's capture site. And they did the siege, and they'd hidden some of these. Well, probably not. Or maybe there was these trees. I don't know. But he hid in trees similar to this. This is where they got locked up. If you're a good boy or naughty boy or naughty girl, got locked up in this little cabinet here, which would have been nice and cosy. How's the trip?
Awesome. Loved it. So much fun.
Good fun, that sled
Yep.
dogging.
Yep, that was heaps of
All
fun.
right, we're at the airport. He's about to fly home. It's farewell on that big red bird.